G'day, g'day. It is Wednesday, the 12th of August, 2026. Hope everyone's doing okay out there. We'll just take a look at the daily chart straight off. And another interesting sweep rejection candle for the day, uh, reacting off of this previous weekly high back from the middle of June. That's why I've got that all dashed out now. We did close above it and then we've rejected. A little bit of a pattern already establishing two white days up. We had this rejection candle pretty much in the middle of nowhere. This is a more significant rejection candle as we've got another 2 days up and then a rejection. So this perhaps is a little bit more to be believed than this one. We noticed that this did not sweep the previous day's low before the move up, and this low hasn't been touched yet. So a day like this, we might see some selling. That's to be expected. We've had a really nice push up. We've broken this high. Some pullbacks maybe for better prices. We do have big news coming out of the States, which will be Wednesday my time and Wednesday morning in the US. Let's take a quick look at the news. Brief look at some headlines. Geopolitical first. Really, US and Iran are becoming more entrenched. Trump's demanding that Iran compensate victims' families and Middle Eastern countries, and Tehran's responded by saying it will not reopen the Strait of Hormuz. It's an impasse. So oil is pushing higher, which of course is genuine headwinds on the inflation outlook, and that will put a bit of a dampener on this current rally if that transpires. Multiple FOMC members have signaled possible rate hike next month. So when we were sort of thinking, no, there's not going to be no rate hike, one day later, that's just the environment we live and work in now. That's what we've just got to deal with. And of course, CPI and PPI is coming up. The VIX doesn't seem to be concerned at all at the moment. It's sitting around about 15.3. Still structural buying. China central banks added 20 tons of gold to the reserves in July, which is the largest monthly addition since October 23. So there is demand right there. They've loaded up at 4,000. So we'll see if they're speculating or if they are actually accumulating the asset. Now, so we're on 2-month highs, but June's highs up here, got another previous days up here, and the magical 4,500 number is on the cards. Let's look at our intraday. Really nice trade yesterday. Love these ones. Put on this one. Right. So straight out of the gate, we were buying into the previous day's high. Found support at the previous day's high, and I took a position here, second position here, and we had another sweep before the Tokyo Open. Tokyo Open came down, retested, drove back up strongly. Nice signal to go to the first target. First target acts as resistance before the Singapore Shanghai Open. That comes down very bearish. Right on the first 5 minutes, would have shaken out a lot of early positions there, looked bearish. Basically, that is just a confirmation that this previous day's high has broken. Doesn't matter if it's black or white, it's only a 5-minute candle, showing beautiful rejection there. Buyers had stepped in and drove price back up to the second target. That was the high of the day. And for the rest of the day, price did sell back into the previous day's range, back down to the pivot point, which is very, very normal. And it's pretty much closed on that pivot. So that was the story of yesterday. The previous day's Asian range ATR has not changed, so we're still sitting at 46 ticks, so that will be our number for today. I'll start getting rid of this. Now let's have a look where we have opened. So this broken weekly high I'll just leave on there, which also just happens to be the yesterday's New York gold pit point of control. So we have that locked in. Previous day's high is way up here, upper value lines there. Inflection point or pivot point is right here. So pivot point and point of control are very close together. Expect that to provide some sort of resistance if price does move up. We are in price discovery at the moment as we are below the lower value line. We could get a quick trade from here, see some sort of rejection and coming back down to the test the previous day's low. Untouched point of control from Monday. That might be nice, and that sits below the previous day's low. So that would be what's on at the moment. So I'll start putting some zones in. I can just drag these ones across straight away. Makes it easy, doesn't it? And we'll get the day underway.